Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Sorry,
Good
doctor, can you hear
afternoon.
me?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Uh, Now I'm having the technical issue about the electricity in my house, and I'm using 4G now. If if I got back my electricity in 1 or 2 hours ago, it's okay. But if my phone have um, my phone have only about 25%. If uh, if if I cannot go to class, please please don't make attendance for me,
Okay, I'm gonna
please.
check for your attendance. Okay, I got it. I got it. What's your name, by the way? What's your name?
Ngô Tấn Phúc. Ngô Tấn Phúc.
Okay. I put a note here. I'm gonna check for your attendance. Uh,
Thank you.
think. Okay. Before starting today's session, I have some important information that need to let you know. First, we're gonna have our final assignment. Let's check it. So this, okay, your final assignment need to be delivered on 10th of January, and just one. I mean, the following days, in the following days, you will do your presentation for your final assignment. Do you see it, guys?
Yes, already see it.
Sorry, I'm gonna share my screen now. Okay, do you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the schedule for your final assignment, and you need to deliver, or you need to submit your final assignment on 10th of January, and in the following days, 11th of January, you need to present your final assignment. So, do you have any problem with it, guys?
Yes, no problem.
No problem, right? Okay,
Yes.
good. And how you can submit your final assignment? I have designed a place for you on MS Teams where you can submit your final assignment as well as find the instruction for it. Just click on View Assignment. You see it? Final assignment, due dates,
Yes.
10th of January. Click on View Assignment. So this gonna be your student view. So it look like this, right?
Yes.
And down here you're gonna see the rubric for your final assignment. I'm gonna open it for you. You see the rubric, how we as lecturers gonna assess your final assignment. This is very important. You need to stick with this rubric if you want to get a high mark for this module. Do you see it, guys? I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, for example, like this one. Okay, oops, what's going on? Well, you see, we have different part and section for your final assignment. For example, like section 1, cultural analysis. Your final assignment must include this section in order to be counted. Do you know that? So cultural analysis will take 1.6 of the total. And down here, so in total, you're gonna get 8 points for your final assignment. And another point for your written communication. And another 1 point for your oral communication. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, totally clear.
So clear.
So please stick with this rubric. It's very important. It's very useful. Okay, and you're gonna ask me how you can evaluate each member in your groups. Okay, I have posted a form here for you. Just open your website. I think this is the correct one. I'm gonna show it. International marketing. So this is the website for our module, right? And you go to, I'm gonna refresh this. Wait a minute. Why it's taking too long? What's happening? Okay, I'm gonna open a new one. Pardon? It's taking too long. What's going on? I'm gonna close it. Oof. What's going on? Just a minute, guys. Oops.
Yep.
Website.com. What's going on? Hello, guys. Can you access to the website?
Yes, I'm already accessing.
So what's going on from my side? I have a problem here. I close. Yes. So let me try again. Ooh, maybe problem with the internet. No. Anyway, if you can get to the website, just click on evaluation. You're gonna see the evaluation form for evaluate each member in your groups. Do you see it? Guys?
In the, sorry, I can find the evaluation. I can find it on the navigation. So can you tell me where? Wait.
In tab number 6, just click on tab number 6.
Yes, I found it. I found it. Thank you.
Scroll down, you're gonna see the evaluation form. Do you see it?
Yes.
Let's go. I'm gonna. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'm not sure whether I have problem with the internet. But anyway, if you can hear me, I'm gonna show you how it looks like.
I send it into our NF team.
It's okay. You can do it. No, not this one. Boo, 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 boo. No. Where I put it? Not here. Get to English. Space. Here. Anyway, I'm gonna open it. Okay, research. No, not this one. Okay, let's try this. What is going on with my internet? It's taking too long. I'm gonna show it to you later on, if you don't mind. I don't know where I put it. Okay, can get it now. So this is the homepage of the website, right? You click on more. You're gonna see group evaluation form. Do you see it, guys?
Yes. Yes.
Click on it. So here is the link for downloading group evaluation form. And you're gonna use this form to evaluate a group member's contribution for your group assignment and final assignment. So we have two assignments that you work as a group, and I need your evaluation of each of your member in your group. So now I'm gonna show you. Click here for downloading the form, and it's stuck again. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it later on. It's taking too long. I don't want you guys to wait for it. So just move to the next. What else I need to inform you? Okay, and I also have create a new channel for you to registering your topic for final assignment. Do you see it, guys? On MSD,
Yes.
you're gonna see a new channel which name is registering topics for final assignment. So cannot load. Okay, I'm gonna click on final assignment. Okay, so this is the topic for your final assignment. Your task is to pick selling products in the international market that you are interested in, such as Coca-Cola, Chongqing Coffee, Vietnamese, so on and so forth. Just name a few. But be remember that it needs to be an international company. Do you know what I mean, guys? And okay, so after choosing your company, please let me know your choice in advance. So how can you let me know about your topic? Just go to MS Team, click on this channel and click on new conversation. And for example, this is group class first. This is class B10E, and group, for example, like ABC. The name of your group, and here you're gonna write down the topic of the for your final assignment. For example, I'm gonna choose DEF products. With it's simple like that. Do you see it, guys? This is how you register for your topic for your final assignment. And keep in mind that it's not allowable for two groups choosing the same topic or the same products or same company. It's not allowed. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so just go here to register for your topic for final assignment. Min Hao, are you there? Are you listening, Hao? No, not this one, Wing. This is not the evaluation form. Wing.
Yes.
This is not the evaluation form. This is just the This is the rubric for assessing your final assignment, not the form.
The form is I already seen in the assignment.
Yes. Okay. So you can delete this one. Otherwise, you're gonna make all the student misunderstanding about this form. How are you there? Okay, I need your help, guys. Is there any group with less than 6 members? Guys. Guys. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna ask for your evaluation of each member in your group. So it's not a matter whether that people make some contribution or not. It doesn't matter. So please let this guy join your group if your group is less than 6 member. Guys, do you hear me? Okay, Lê Nguyễn Minh Hậu, Trần Ngọc Uyển Vi, Minh Hậu, are you listening, Hậu?
Dạ em nghe thầy ơi.
Okay, Hậu, please contact Trần Ngọc Uyển Vi for joining her group. Is it okay for you?
Dạ em cảm ơn thầy.
Okay, Trần. Now, what else I need to show you? Okay, so there's no two groups picking the same products. Do you see it, guys? For your final assignment, please do not pick the same products or the same company. The easier way to do this is to go to at the moment I don't have my e-learning account anymore, so you cannot use this one. So please go to MS Teams. Please go to MS Teams and register your topic here. Is it clear?
Yes.
And today is the deadline for your group assignment. No submission will be counted as 0. Okay, so do you have any question for your final assignment and group assignment, as well as how to fill the evaluation form? Do you have any question, guys? Do you have any question?
Yes, no questions, Doctor.
Yes, go ahead. Do you have any question?
My group have no questions.
Oh, you don't have any question. Good. Okay, so now I'm gonna. Okay, let's see. Do you wanna do a lucky roll now for the for the order of your group presentation? I'm not sure how many groups.
Yes.
How many groups do we have? Okay, now. Sorry guys, this is the first time we need to do this online. So wait a minute. Okay, so please. Let's see. How we can do that? I'm thinking about okay. Guys, okay. Do you have a leader in your groups, guy? Do you have a leader in your groups? If not, then you need to contact your member and vote for the leader. And if you are the group leader, please raise your hand, and only one leader for each group. Because what we're gonna do next is to do a lucky roll for setting the order of your group presentation. It's very important. You understand what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna check. Here we have 2 leaders already. Hurry up, guys. We don't have much time for it. Hurry up. 3 groups. Okay, 1 leader for each group. 3 groups. Hurry up. 4. 5. I'm going to get back to it. Random number. Sorry. Okay. So we have 5 groups so far. Any more, guys? Hurry up. How about Castro? Castro, are you listening? Castro? Okay, sit rep so far. Any more? I'm gonna wait for another minute and then we do the lucky draw. Oops. Okay, zero in totals. Yes, I am. Okay. Yi, who is your leader? Yi. Who is your leader? Castro, I'm sorry. Who is your leader? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna make it quick. To load this one. Okay. We have 6 root in total. Now we're gonna do the lucky roll for it. Okay, 1, 2, 6. Okay, so this is the number for Lý Hồng Ngọc. Do you hear me, Ngọc? No?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna do the lucky roll for you, Hồng Ngọc. And your number gonna be 6. Congratulations. So I repeat it again. It's the order of your final presentation. Okay, Lý Hồng Ngọc, you got number 6.
Yes.
Nguyễn Hoàng Nguyên. I'm gonna write it down here. Oh, I'm gonna write it down here. Okay. Nguyễn Phi. Okay, good. Hồng Ngọc. Next one. Nguyễn Hoàng Nguyên, are you listening, Nguyên?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so this is your number. Fine. Nguyên. Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm fine with it.
Okay, Nguyên. Number 5. Võ Ngọc Trúc Vi, are you listening, Vi?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Vi, this is your number. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I got it.
Oh, we got 654. It's unbelievable. 654. Okay, so V, your number is 4. I think that we have 2 Trúc Vi in the class. So Võ Ngọc Trúc Vi. Number 4. Okay, Mai Ngọc Hân. Hân, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so this is your number. 2. Mai Ngọc Hân, number 2. And Nguyễn Thị Phúc. Oh my goodness. We have 7 in total. Vĩnh Vi,
Yes.
why it took too long for you to raise your hand? Oh my
Because
goodness.
internet has went wrong.
Jesus. Okay, so we have Ngọc Hương, Phúc Trâm, Thanh Ngân, Nguyễn Vi, Phúc Trâm, Thanh Ngân, Nguyễn Vi. Okay, I'm gonna put here 7. So, Phúc Trâm, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so this is your number, Phúc Trâm. Number 3, Phúc Trâm.
Okay, teacher.
Number 3, we have, okay, and just one more to go. Thanh Ngân and Nguyễn Vi, I'm gonna give, are you kidding me? Another hand rise up. What's going on? Okay, Thanh Ngân and Nguyễn Vi, I'm gonna give the last rowing to Thanh Ngân. Thanh Ngân, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here.
So this is your number, Thanh Ngân. 1. You see it?
Yes, sure.
Sorry for that. Thanh Ngân, number 1. And the last number gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. Number 7 will be assigned to Nguyễn Vi. Nguyễn Vi, are you listening?
Yes.
You got number 7. So that's it. We have 7 ropes, and this is the order of your final presentation. Now let's check. Thanh Ngân, your rope's gonna be the first one to do the presentation. Is it clear, Thanh Ngân?
Yes, yes.
And Nguyễn Vi, you're gonna be the last one to do the final presentation. Vi,
Yes.
are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you have any problem with this lucky roar? Are you happy with it?
Fine with it, doctor.
Okay, done. Now we continue to what we. So this is where we end in the last session. Am I correct? So just move on. Ooh. Okay. So the intense global competition is placing new emphasis on manufacturing quality products. So unlike the traditional product lifecycle, you already learned this term, right? Product lifecycle, PLC, in principle of marketing.
Sorry, doctor. The last class we just finished the chapter 4.
Chapter 4?
Yes.
No.
And don't have time to continue to chapter 5.
Oh, really? Now let me check. Sorry for that. Let me check. This is B10E. Oh my goodness. Yes. Thank you very much, V. You're correct. Oh my God. Wait, this class is lagging behind. So I need to make it quick. Oh, Jesus. Okay, just go to the top. Sorry. So chapter 5, International B2C Product Strategy. The lagging behind. Okay, after finishing this chapter, you will be able to recognize the importance of offering products suitable for the intent market as well. Understand the importance of quality and how quality is defined. You will be there. You will then be able to explain physical, mandatory, and cultural requirements for product adaptation. You can discuss the need to view all attributes of a product to overcome resistance to acceptance. And finally, you will be able to understand the country of origin effects on product image.
Dạ thầy ơi, hồi nãy giờ mạng em lắc á, thầy, em có nhóm.
What? Em có nhóm gì?
Dạ nhóm em nhóm.
Tên em là gì vậy? Nhóm trưởng là ai?
Dạ Thu Thủy.
Thu Thủy hả? Trời ơi, người ta nãy giờ người ta bốc số gần cả nửa tiếng đồng hồ.
Dạ nãy giờ em bị out.
Ok.
Dạ em cảm ơn thầy.
Nhưng mà bây giờ làm sao mà bóc? Hả? Nếu giờ thầy bóc lại thì sao mà nó fair với lại các nhóm trước? Hả Thu Thủy? Thủy, are you listening?
Dạ.
Giờ nếu như mà em vô cũng vậy, không lẽ thầy để em số 8 sau cùng thì sao fair với lại các bạn khác?
Dạ.
Thầy có một cách giống vậy, em sẽ là nhóm số 1 và nhóm số 1 sẽ đẩy xuống nhóm số 2.
Dạ.
Đúng không? Thủy?
Dạ đúng thầy.
Thủy. Trời ơi.
Vậy là mấy nhóm khác cũng đẩy xuống luôn đúng không thầy?
Đúng, chính xác.
Dạ.
So this the new order of your final presentation. Thu Thủy number 1. And Uyển Nhi gonna be the last group to do the presentation. V.
I'm sorry, Chef.
Pardon? Yes, I'm listening.
My team number don't agree with that. My team 1, number 3.
What's your name?
Ngọc Hân.
Ngọc Hân. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you want? What's your problem?
My team member 1, still number 3. At the reverse research.
I haven't got what you mean. What do you mean, John?
Ý là hồi nãy thầy bóc cho em là số 2 á, là mấy bạn nhóm em muốn số 2 chứ không muốn số 3 á thầy.
Why? Okay, I cái số 2 của em bây giờ bị nhóm Thu Thủy đẩy lên thành thì sẽ trở thành nhóm số 3 ha, mà tại sao không lấy nhóm số 3 hơn?
Vậy bạn có muốn đổi cho nhóm mình không?
Đổi cho Thanh Ngân kìa. Thì sao vậy?
Dạ vậy cũng được. Tại vì mấy bạn nhóm em muốn 1 hoặc 2 ạ. Dạ không phải, tại mấy bạn nhóm em không thích thuyết trình cuối á thầy, mấy bạn nhóm muốn 1 hoặc 2 ạ.
Là sao em phải trong 3 là cuối? Thầy không hiểu ý không?
Dạ ý là kiểu như là nhóm em muốn thuyết trình thứ nhất hoặc là thứ 2, và cái kết quả hồi nãy là nhóm em muốn cái kết quả hồi nãy á thầy.
Muốn cái kết quả hồi nãy hả? Rồi có muốn đổi với lại nhóm của Thanh Ngân không? Thanh Ngân đổi cho bạn không?
Dạ được ạ.
Ơi ơi, ok rồi, cho em nhóm số 2 đổi xuống cho Thanh Ngân.
Dạ. Cảm ơn thầy với cảm ơn bạn Ngân ạ.
Không sao. Rồi, sinh viên ơi. Rồi Ngọc Hân sẽ là nhóm số 2 và Thanh Ngân sẽ là nhóm số 3 nhé. Rồi. Không còn thắc mắc gì nữa ha. Thầy dạy được chưa mấy đứa? Lớp mình là bị chậm so với các lớp khác rồi đó nha. Vậy nha. Ok. So here's the opportunities and challenges of international customer products international B2B products. First, new consumers are springing up in many emerging markets. In the more mature markets, consumer tastes are more sophisticated and complex due to increase in purchasing power. And the chance for a larger firm is toward becoming global in orientation and strategy. So here are the two fundamental questions that you, as international marketer, need to answer by yourself. First, to what extent are your products suitable for international market? So this question involves the evaluation of your products. Evaluation of your products and your target market. Another question that you need to answer by yourself is to whether you must change your products, and if you need to change some aspect of your products, what should the change be? So this question involves the standardization or adaptation. Are you okay with it, guys? Okay. And product adaptation, another term for it is localization. Product adaptation is important for both small and larger global companies. As competition for world markets intensifies, selling what is produced for the domestic markets is less effective, and some products cannot be sold at all in foreign markets without modification. Others may be sold as is, but their acceptance is greatly enhanced when tailored specifically to market needs. So, you guys familiar with the term adaptation, right? We already learned this term in chapter 1. Adaptation is opposite to standardization. Adaptation means that we need to change some aspect of our products in order to, to be fit with the target market or the foreign market. Now I would like you to watch the video case and answer this question. Which product element that Oreo has decided to adapt, and which one to standardize in the Chinese market? So, do you have any problem with the question, guys? This question?
No.
No? Okay, now let's watch the video case.
When you have an American classic like the Oreo, why change it? For Kraft, the answer was simple, because after bringing the Oreo to China in 1996, sales started to sag.
We started to do some research and said, gee, I'm not sure everybody really likes this this American version, which is quite sweet. So we started testing alternatives, and it took us a long time and a lot of prototypes because we were trying to get exactly the right balance.
And then Lorna Davis heads Kraft China. She says remaking the Oreo helped double sales in 2 years and made Oreo the #1 selling biscuit in China. That first variation on the original, one that looks the same but is less sweet. And here's the biggest riff on the original, the Oreo wafer stick.
We discovered that the wafer market was very, very big here in China, and we didn't have an offer in wafer. And consumers really liked Oreo, but actually they like wafers. So we launched this product, which is a chocolate-coated wafer, and it has it comes in a prepackaged product like this. And in 2006, this was the biggest single SKU or biggest single item in China.
It's the product that made history for Kraft, not only because it's so different from the original, but because it's the first product developed in the China market and now sold in Canada, Korea, and Australia.
I like the big front first.
The hope is this kind of entrepreneurial spirit in local markets will spur Kraft's next big sellers.
Automatic hit. People just loved it. Yes.
Okay, let's give this a try.
数量有限，送完为止。买的感谢您的光临，并祝您购物愉快。
You can tell it's an Oreo. It may look different. It tastes like an Oreo.
Yeah, that says a lot for our R&D people because to manage to create a coated wafer product that still tastes like an Oreo, that's really impressive.
From there, the number of variations grew. White chocolate-covered wafer sticks, a cookie lined with cream that can be used as a straw, and a super long wafer cookie.
The wafer sandwich, so you can see it behaves exactly the same as an Oreo. You just have to take it apart. And of course, it's extremely dunkable.
Kraft also came out with a smaller and more affordable pack of cookies.
So one of the things we found was that there were many people in China who really liked Oreo, but their absolute available money at any time was not enough for a full pack of Oreos. Full pack of Oreos here is about 70 US cents. And so this pack is 35 cents, and it does particularly well in the second and third tier cities.
So even that pricing difference, selling something for 35 US cents versus 70 US cents makes that much of a difference in sales.
A very big difference.
And to get consumers to try the new Oreos, a promotional blitz from in-store samples, which often result in immediate sales, to commercials that showed consumers the traditional American way of eating Oreos. From twisting the Oreo apart and licking the cream to dunking them in milk, all of it foreign to the Chinese consumer.
And what I think is important with Oreo is that the ritual is on the surface of it about cookies and dunking into milk. The reality is many people, even Americans, don't dunk it, but it's a moment of connection. It's a moment of fun between parents and children particularly.
Up next, China's Internet Battle Royale. You may be
Okay. So, is there anyone who volunteered to answer this question?
Can I answer these questions first?
Yes, please.
Okay, so beginning with the video, we can see that when Oreo entered the Chinese market, people are not very fond of the taste. They said it was too sweet, and they don't like the taste of Oreo. So the sales were going downhill. So they try to experience or try other alternatives. So they come up with the product that less sweet than the original, and the Chinese markets are very like the new product, but they want to promoting other products that will standardize Oreo in the Chinese market. So they come up with this product they call the chocolate wafer. That's right, that wafer. And they say it's the new product that's standardized Oreo in the Chinese market. They say it's less sweet and If Vietnamese people, we can relate to that product because it's like Nabati. You have that, Dr. Lee? Have you heard that product?
No.
Oh, okay. That product was a big success in the Chinese market, and furthermore, they come up with other products like ice cream sandwich, waffle sandwich, and like a straw cookie that was chocolate coated, and furthermore, they have to promote sample, and they came up with the slogan like twist it, lick it, and dunk it. Just like in the Vietnamese market, like xoay bánh, nếm kem, chấm sữa. That's a very fun and catchy slogan that Oreo has made, and they have dominated the Chinese market.
Well, thank you very much for the answer. But what can I say? If we analyze this question, we can see that there's actually two parts of the question. The first part involves which product elements that Oreo has decided to adopt. So this is the first part. And the second part involves which product element that Oreo has decided to standardize. So this is very important. So according to your answer, you provide me with some example in the video case for Oreo's adaptation, not for standardization. You got some correct point, such as Oreo tend to provide less sweet cookies to be suitable with the Chinese customer. So that is a very good point, and it's correct. And the rest is totally irrelevant. You know, your answer goes beyond the information provided in the video case. So what can I say? I'm going to give you 1 bonus point for your contribution, but it's not, what can I say? It's not totally correct answer.
Yes, thank you. And I forgot to mention that they come up with another idea to sell the package with less cookie and sells for half the price. The standard product is which is 70 cents US cents, and the new product which is only half the size, and it sells for 35 cents. So that's
Yes, that's another good point, and it's correct as well. So Oreo tend to sell a smaller but more affordable bag of cookies to suitable with the Chinese customer. Yes, it's another point for adaptation. Okay, thank you very much. And how about the second part of the question? Which ones to standardize? I'm gonna give 1 bonus point for anyone who can figure it out.
I think the product that standardized in the Chinese market, that is the super long wafer, because the super long wafer had the way to eat at the same way to eat Oreo. You just take it back and turn it in the middle.
No, it's not. Sorry. See you next time.
Yes.
Who else?
I think the Oreo you are in the China market. They refer the wafer stick. I don't really know about the wafer in Vietnam, but I have heard in the video they talk about the wafer stick, and the Chinese market really like the the type of wafer. So the Oreo discovered that, and the wafer market very high and very big here in China, and they have a consumer really like it, Oreo, and they like wafer, so they launched this product was it, and with the chocolate called wafer, and it had it come in a pre-packet product in 2006.
Okay, thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. River student already mentioned it. It's about adaptation. Or tend to, you know, introduce different type of express, including Oreo wafer, Oreo sandwich, so on and so forth. But it's about the adaptation, not about standardization. So I repeat my question again. Which product element that Oreo has decided to standardize in the Chinese market? I'm looking for the answer for the second part of the question. Who else?
Can I answer the question?
Yes, please.
I think it's the commercial.
The commercial? You mean TV
people...
commercial? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, but we asking about the product element, not TV commercial.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you anyway. Who else?
The taste. I think the taste about less sweet.
Okay, can you explain a little bit more about it?
They change the original taste that one of the product elements. Less taste to standardize in the Chinese market.
So what do you mean? Why they try to standardize the taste of
because the Chinese want to have a different taste of America, so they.
Okay, guys. Okay, just stop there. You're misunderstanding between adaptation and standardization. Adaptation is mean that we need to change some aspect of our products in order to be suitable for our foreign markets. Meanwhile, standardization indicates the case that we need to give some aspect of our products. Standardized means does not change. You know, one size fits all, something like that. So which aspect, which product element that Oreo has decided to standardize?
Can I answer the question?
Yes, please.
I think it's based on the appearance of the product. It's like the colors, the overall flavor, because you can see the black layer of the product of the Oreo is still similar in the American or even in the China, and maybe the flavor is still the same, but it's just less sweet than the American.
Congratulations. What's your name?
My name is Hui.
Congratulations, Hui. You got 1 bonus point for me.
Thank you. Okay,
I'm gonna show you. This is very important. I think it's somewhere around here, 149. Okay.
You can tell it's an Oreo. It may look different.
You can tell that it's Oreo, even though it looks different. You see the point, guys? So taste is the core value here. You can change the package, you can change the product, and the type of products, the design of your products, but the taste is the core value. We need to maintain our core value. We cannot change it. Imagine the case that, you know, you give your products to your customer, let them try, and then they tell you that no, they cannot figure out that it's your product because the taste now is totally different. Do you get it, guys? Are you with me?
Yes.
So, taste or flavor is the core value of Oreo. Are you happy with it? Guys, you understand what I'm saying?
Sorry, doctor. You mean is the Oreo also keep the original state?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Even though it's less sweet, but people need to, you know, figure out that it's Oreo. It's not other brands. It's other brands name. It must be Oreo. If you know, if your customers taste your cookies and then they tell you that okay, it's not Oreo, it's A, B, C, or D, E, F brand name, what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose your established relationship with your customer. Do you remember the case of Coca-Cola?
Yes.
All the established relationship with your customer is gone. Now you see the point? So as Steve Jobs, already told you in the case study that we watched few days ago about Apple, we can change any aspect of our products, but the core value need to be maintained. You see it? It's a very important point, guys.
Yes.
Okay, shall we take a break for 15 minutes? And then we get back to this. Okay, take a break for 15 minutes. Lộc, are you listening, Lộc? Lộc ơi.
Dạ em đây thầy.
Ủa nãy giờ trời bao nhiêu lớp rồi và bây giờ còn nói thầy là chưa có nhóm. Liên hệ với lại Trần Ngọc Uyển Phi để xin bạn đó cho vô thêm nha.
Dạ rồi em cảm ơn thầy.
Và nhờ bài nhóm deadline đã nộp rồi mà em chưa làm thì dĩ nhiên không điểm nha Lộc. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Shall we continue, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. Okay. So, with the intense global competition, international company is placing new emphasis on manufacturing quality products. So unlike the traditional product life cycle that you already learned in principal marketing, PLC, do you remember it? PLC, product life cycle. Guys, you already learned PLC in principal marketing, didn't you?
Yes.
So the future product life cycle are becoming shorter, focusing on quality products, competitive price, and innovative products. Sorry. So more competition and more choice put more power in the hand of the customer, and that of course raises the need for quality. And nowadays, the power is shifting from a seller to a customer market. So before the internet, we as international marketer focus on the sellers, not the customer. But nowadays, with the introduction of the internet, we focus more on our customer instead of our seller. And quality can be defined on two dimensions: market perceived quality and performance quality. Someone keeps sending me a message. I'm sorry, I cannot reply the message right now. I need to focus on the presentation because we're lagging behind, guys. I'm gonna reply later on. So quality as a competitive tool is deciding factor in world market, and quality is associated with customer satisfaction. So in order to define the quality, what does it mean to you from the global perspective? We can define quality as a measure is measured in many industries by objective third party, such as J.D. Power is a global market research company, and customer satisfaction indexes developed are now being used to measure satisfaction across a wide variety of customer products and services, such as ACSI stands for American Customer Satisfaction Index. If you have a website, open a web browser. Open a web browser. Go to Google, and then type in American Customer Satisfaction Index. You're gonna get the result for this one. I'm gonna show it to you quickly. My internet is too low. Okay. No, just get back to it. Okay. You can go to the website by your own. I don't have time for it, so just move on. And products may have to change in a number of ways to meet the physical or mandatory requirements of a new market, ranging from simple package change, as we saw in the case of Oreo, to total redesign of the physical core products. And product homologation is used to describe the change mandated by local products and service standard. For example, for car, the product homologation is the process of certifying that a particular car is roadworthy. In March, certain specified criteria laid out by the government for all vehicles imported in that country. So if you want to export your car products to the US or the EU, you need to meet certain quality requirements. Here are some physical or mandatory requirements. First, legal, economic, political, technological requirements of the local marketplace often dictate the product's adaptation, and change may also have to be made to accommodate climatic differences. And the less economically developed a market is, the greater the degree of change a product may need for acceptance. Now I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes to discuss about creative marketing. You're gonna hear this term in other modules in marketing. Creative marketing is a term used to identify concern with the environmental consequences of a variety of marketing activities. So there are two critical issues that affect product development, including the control of the packaging component of solid waste and consumer demand for environmentally friendly products. So take the car homologation process as an example. Testing items associated with environment include fuel consumption, air pollution, so on and so forth. Or EMC. EMC stands for electromagnetic compatibility. Or you can call it radio pollution if you like. This one stands for radio pollution. And keep in mind that a product is more than a physical item. It is a bundle of satisfaction or utilities that the buyer receives. And the adoption of some products by consumers can be affected by how the product's concept conform with norms, values, and behavioral patterns. And when analyzing a product for a foreign market, the extent of adaptation required depends on cultural differences in products use and perception between the market and the products were originally developed for and the new market. And there are many phases of products such as form, taste, color, function, package, label. All these are influenced by culture. So, and you know, in the B2C markets, products are not used in the same ways as in all markets. And here, a boy in an eastern Mexican village is prepared for a jackal dance to bring grains. The play artists and the globally ubiquitous Coach Potomac for the past cat costume. And innovative products must determine the degree of the newness as perceived by the intent market and establish pattern of consumption and behavior. And foreign marketing goal is to gain the largest number of consumers in the market. This is very important key words. In the shortest span of time, it means we need to increase the rate of acceptance of our products in the international markets. So in order to analyze which products components are needed to be adapted to the target market. International marketers usually break their products into 3 different layers or levels that you already learned in principal marketing. The first layer is called core component or core value. And this includes the product's platform, design features, and functional features. At the packaging component, they include trademark, brand name, price, quality, package, styling. You need to be aware that there's a difference between brand name and brand value. They are different. Sorry for my handwriting. Okay. Can you figure out the difference between brand name and brand value, guys? Guys, do you understand the difference? Brand names.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't want to waste I don't want to waste our time for explaining the difference between brand name and brand value. You already got it, right? So at the support services component, they include repair, maintenance, installation, instruction, and other related service, such as deliveries, quarantines, and spare parts. So now I'm gonna give you some detail about the core component. When we analyze the core component of our products, we need to look at the product platform, design features, or functional features. So, in terms of packaging component, we need to take into account the price, quality, package, styling, trademark, and brand name of our products. For support services component, we need to plan for the deliveries of our products, how it can distribute to our customer, as well as warranties, spare part, or repair, maintenance, installation. This key point very important in the B2B market. You cannot sell your products to your customer and then hasta la vista, disappear. No, it's not the way we're doing business in 21st century. We need to provide our customer with after-sales services, such as installation or maintenance, services. We need to provide instruction as well, or other related services. Bear in mind that the way we adapt to the target market will also depend on whether we are marketing a physical product or service. There's significantly different between physical products and services. So the consumer services have distinct characteristics that we need to consider, including intangibility. Intangibility means that customer services are often unobservable or intangible. Can you see? Can you see, for example, funeral or service? Can you see that? No. Can you see your educational service? No. You cannot see. It's tangible. It's unobservable. But you can experience it. You can evaluate it, but you cannot observe it. And another unique characteristic associated with service It's called inseparability. Inseparability meaning that services cannot be separate from their provider. I'm going to give you an example. So, is there anyone who can tell me the name of your internet provider?
Viettel.
Viettel. You're using Viettel. Good. Okay, so you're using the service, internet services from Viettel, and Viettel, you know, your internet services cannot separate from Viettel. It need to go together, stick together. You cannot say, okay, you cannot contact Viettel and say, okay, I'm going to use this current services, but not from you, but from AVT or other internet provider in Vietnam. No, it's not. It's not possible. It's impossible. So you understand my explanation for this? It's separability.
Yes.
Yeah. So the provide service with the provider need to go together. We cannot separate them. Okay. Another unique characteristic of consumer service involve heterogeneity. Heterogeneity meaning that the same services provided by the same provider could be different in time. So how? I'm going to give you an example for it. Okay, you guys are using the education service provided by UEF. Are you? Education services. Yes, you're using it right now. Provided by the UEF. Don't you agree? It's a kind of service.
Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, so for this module, okay, I'm gonna be your lecturer in charge for this module. But for another module, another lecturer will be the lecturer in charge, not me anymore. So you see, the same services provided by UEF, but with different lecturer and leading to different, what can I say, the quality of the service. You see the point, guys? No? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, good. And finally, perishability. Perishability meaning that once the services are used, they are no longer exist, or they will disappear. So once you guys finish this module, then it's gone. It will disappear. No more service. Do you see that? But for physical products, okay, you can, you can see it even though it's broken or even though it's no longer be used by yourself. You see the difference, guys? Perishability. I'm going to use Vietnamese to explain this. Perishability tạm dịch là nó có tính biến mất. Các bạn, dịch vụ sau khi mình sử dụng xong thì nó có còn tồn tại không? Hay là nó biến mất? Nó sẽ biến mất đúng không các bạn? Nó không giống như là sản phẩm vật lý đúng không bạn? Sản phẩm vật lý bạn sử dụng xong thì nó còn không? Dù cho bạn không dùng nó nữa, nó hư rồi nhưng mà nó vẫn tồn tại đúng không các bạn? Ví dụ như cái viết hay là cái máy tính hay là cái gì đúng không các bạn? Nhưng dịch vụ thì ví dụ như dịch vụ giáo dục, các bạn đang sử dụng dịch vụ giáo dục của UEF đúng không các bạn? Sau khi các bạn sử dụng xong, ví dụ như các bạn học xong cái module này của thầy thì nó có còn không? Hay là nó biến mất? Nó sẽ biến mất đúng không các bạn? Hoàn tất dịch vụ kết thúc thì nó sẽ biến mất, nó không còn tồn tại nữa. Dịch vụ nó không giống như sản phẩm mà bạn có thể mang cất nó, lưu trữ nó hoặc là bỏ trong tủ lạnh ha các bạn. Sau khi dùng xong thì sao? Nó sẽ biến mất ha. Đó là những cái đặc điểm của dịch vụ. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Another consideration that the international customer take into account involves the brand value. Brand value. So this is the top 10 world brand in 2017. And keep in mind that a brand is not just a name, logo, design, symbol, or combination of them. That helps the customer in identifying the origin of the product, but it's much more than that. In other words, brand value is something that decides the monetary value created by the brand for the company in the international market. Okay, so according to this figure, you're going to see that Google is ranking at the top 1, and its brand value in 2017 is probably about 109,470 million US dollar, following by Apple, Amazon.com, AT&T, so on and so forth. So this is the ranking for the brand value, not the brand name. And for the B2B international market, the country of origin also has significant effect on how customers perceive our products. And country of origin effect, or we call it COE as its short form, can be defined as any influence that the country of manufacture, assembly, or design has on a consumer both positive and negative perception of a product. And the country, the type of products, and the image of the company or its brand all influence whether the country of origin will engender a positive or negative reaction. Country of origin. So that's it for chapter 5. Do you have any question for this chapter, guys?
No, doctor.
No? Yes, no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Tufi, sorry for that. You need to pick another company for your final assignment. So Sneaker, Nike company. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we go to chapter 6. Oh, by the way, I nearly forgot. We're gonna have what can I say? I need to check my internet. Just like, minute, guys. Have you received any email from our Faculty of Business Administration? Guys?
Yes, I have received.
Okay, it's very important. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna have a guest speaker for I'm gonna turn on the screen sharing. Okay, guys, we're gonna have a guest speaker on 16th of December at 18:15 on MS Teams. Have you received this email yet, guys?
Already
Customer?
received.
Okay, good. Now let me check. Wait a minute. Castor, are you listening? Okay, Castor and Fasok. Okay, Castor. Fasok, are you listening? Fasok. So quiet. Okay, Castor and Fasok, have you received this email yet? Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, okay. Can you guys understand the content of the email, or do you need me to explain it to you? Gaston, Fasok, do you need me to explain? We're gonna have a guest speaker for this module, and it will be here on 16th of December at 18:15. Okay, you can understand it? Good. But oh really? They changed the schedule for the guest speaker. I haven't received it yet. This is the latest one. Oh, what's going on? Oh yes, it's terrible. Thank you for reminding me. So you're gonna have a guest speaker on 17th of December on MS Teams, and there's a link for joining the meeting. And the topic will be about the advantage and disadvantage in international marketing nowadays, and its trends for future. Our guest speaker will be Levin Whiting. He is CEO of World Vision. Okay, it's terrible. Okay, so please attend this meeting because it's very important. After attending this meeting, you need to write a report and submit it to me. Do you hear that? Guys, you're gonna receive the topic for your report on that day, not right now. And yes, not right now. Okay, so please put a note for that. Okay, that's it. Now we move to chapter 6. Just a minute, guys. Okay, chapter 6, international products and services for business. for businesses. I mean, and we call it the B2B market. Here are the learning objectives of this chapter. You will be able to recognize the importance of derived demand in industrial markets. Derived demand. This is very important. As well as be able to explain how demand is affected by technology levels. Then you'll be able to understand the characteristic of an industrial product and recognize the importance of ISO 9000 certification, as well as identify the growth of business services and nuances of their marketing. Next, you will be able to explain the importance of trade shows in promoting industrial goods. And finally, you can understand the importance of relationship marketing for industrial products and services. So in previous chapters, we already learned that there are 4 different types of market. The B2C market, the B2B market, the reseller market, and the government market. Do you remember it, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So for the B2B market or business-to-business market, customers are business organizations which buy goods and services for further processing or use in their production processes. Now I'm going to give you an example for the B2B interaction. So for example, your company is making chocolate and you're going to import sugar from Vietnam, from a Vietnamese company, and milk from a company from New Zealand, cocoa bean from, for example, like Ivory Coast, and to make chocolate. And then you need to contact, what can I say? Contact packaging company in order to package your products, such as wrapping machine from China, and yes, aluminum foil from Switzerland, for example, packing machine from Japan, and configurated container from London to distribute your products to your customer. So this is what we call the B2B interaction. And please know that shaking hand is not part of this process. So the industrial products or B2B products constitute a large part of global marketing. And the issues of standardization versus adaptation have less relevance to marketing industrial products or B2B products than consumer products, because B2B purchasing decisions tend to be relationship driven instead of product driven. And B2B markets are highly competitive roles, markets seeking quality and value. So guys, do you remember the name of this process? What is it called? The name of this process. Guys, I'm asking you.
It's supply chain process, right?
Thank you very much, supply chain. Supply chain. So, and the supply chain process start with raw material. So, and raw material are going to be transported to manufacturer in order to produce the products. And once the product is produced, transportation and logistic company gonna transport the products to wholesaler, and wholesaler gonna distribute the product to retailers and before reaching the final consumers. So this is what we call the supply chain process. So in the supply chain process, I'm gonna erase this. In the supply chain process, the first part of the supply chain involves the B2B market. So this first part involves the B2B market. I repeat again. The first part of the supply chain process involves the B2B or the business to business market. Meanwhile, the second part of the supply chain starts from wholesaler to final consumers, involve the B2C market. So can you see that, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Okay, so do you know that Samsung used to focus on B2B market, not B2C market? Do you know that? So
yes.
Samsung, yes, is used to focus on B2B market, and this focus on producing memory chip and LCD panel. But nowadays, in 21st century, B2C shift or switch from B2B market to B2C market. So this is B2C. Such as producing LCD TV, camcorder, printer, so on and so forth. And there are three factors that seem to affect the demand in international industrial markets differently than in consumer markets. First, demand in industrial markets is by nature more volatile. So what does this mean? Why? You're gonna ask me why. Why is more of volatile or is fragile, if you like? Because the demand for B2B products or industrial products is seen as a derived demand. Because the demand for B2B markets usually can be seen as derived demand. You want to ask me, so what is this? What does it mean? Derived demand. Let me try to explain. Oops, no. Okay. So, oops. I'm going to clear it. Derived demand. Now, for example, this is the demand for steel. No, this is the demand for, let's say, car. And this is going to be price. This is going to be quantity. Okay, and it's going to be the supply. This is going to be the demand. So, for example, if the demand for car increasing, from D to D, I don't know how to say it in English. For example, for no, forget it. For example, the demand for car increasing for yes, and it will lead to change in the demand for steel. This for steel. Price, quantity, supply, demand. So you see the relationship between these two types of products, car and steel, guys. So if people tend to buy more car, the demand for car will increase, and as a consequence, the demand for steel will increase as well. So in this case, the demand for steel is called the derived demand. You see? You understand the term derived demand, guys?
Yes.
Okay, another example for you guys. If the demand for flour increase, the demand for bread will increase as well as a consequence of the increase in flour. You see the point? So in the B2B market, the demand for B2B products usually is seen as a derived demand. Okay. And state of industrial and economic development affect demand for industrial products. And the level of technology of products and services make their sales more appropriate for some countries than others. I'm going to give you a sample for the third point. For example, if it's probably impossible to apply the 5G technology. Have you ever heard of 5G technology?
Yes.
We have in Vietnam we have 3G, 2G, 3G, 4G, right? But in Europe, in some European country, or we already have 5G technology. So it's probably impossible to apply the 5G technology in underdeveloped countries such as Niger or Sudan, because it requires to develop an appropriate 5G infrastructure. Yes, that's another characteristic of the B2B demand. Okay, we don't have time left, so I'm gonna stop here and we get back to it next week. Is it okay for you guys?
I'm fine with
It's
it.
okay.
Doctor.
Okay, so now I'm gonna check for your attendance. So from now on, please spend your time for the final assignment. We don't have much time for it, so please do it right now. You got a topic, you know, you got the detail for your final assignment, so please start working now. Nguyễn Thành Lợi, are you listening Lợi?
Dạ có thầy.
Ok,
Dạ, có.
good. Sao trên hệ thống lúc nào cũng hiện em màu vàng vậy Lợi?
Dạ em không biết nữa thầy.
Có đang trong lớp không mà sao nó hiện màu vàng?
Dạ có thầy, có mới trả lời
Vậy
được.
hả? Mà thấy lần nào thầy cũng hỏi tên em đó, thì thầy thắc mắc thôi.
Dạ.
Tại vì các bạn biết là nếu các bạn vô lớp rồi các bạn thoát ra để các bạn chơi game là trên hệ thống nó báo nha các bạn. Nó báo các bạn là không có trong lớp học đó. Lý Hồng Ngọc, are you listening?
Dạ có thầy.
Rồi, cảm ơn Ngọc. Lý Hồng Ngọc cũng vậy nè, đang hiện màu xanh nè. Ok, so
Cái đó là tự mình chỉnh đó thầy.
vậy hả? Vậy nên đem để lại, mỗi lần em đang bận thì nó đổ vào màu đỏ nha, tại vì thầy hay điểm danh bằng cái đó. Còn các bạn biết là cứ cuối mỗi buổi là hệ thống nó cũng tự tạo một cái báo cáo về lớp học nha các bạn. Có biết cái đó không? Đây thầy show cho mấy đứa thấy ha. Cứ mỗi kết thúc mỗi buổi học thì các bạn thấy là cái buổi hôm đó nó sẽ có một cái attendance report, các bạn thấy không? Nó sẽ cho thầy giảng viên biết luôn là các bạn dự lớp được bao lâu ha. Ví dụ lớp 3 tiếng mà các bạn dự chỉ có 10 phút thì các bạn thoát ra là trên này nó sẽ báo hết nha. Các bạn có thể tải về xem thử ha. Thầy không muốn khắt khe với sinh viên, thầy không muốn chi tiết nên thầy cứ thỉnh thoảng thầy kiểm tra thôi chứ thầy không kiểm tra thường ha. Nên các bạn cẩn thận mấy cái vấn đề đó. Ok. Hôm nay ai được điểm cộng?
Dạ Quốc Huy ạ.
Đợi tí Huy. Quốc Huy. Ok. Who else?
Dạ Quốc Bảo được 1 điểm cộng.
Quốc Huy, Quốc Bảo. Rồi. Is there anyone who got bonus point from me in today's class?
Not, doctor.
Huh? Pardon?
No one. I think no one left.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's all for today. Goodbye, student. See you next week.
Thank you, doctor, for today.
Have a nice day, doctor.
You too. Have a nice weekend.